So, Sam, what position do you play? It's been
they actually moved me to right tackle at the moment. We're a little thin. No, I'm just kidding.
What's it been like for you guys waiting around? And I mean, you guys are back in practice, so that's probably a good thing.
Yeah, no, it's definitely been different. We kind of calling it the All-Star break. We had a little time off, and we're just trying to get back, get the rust off. Normally you get 1 to 2 bye weeks, and usually the bye weeks you're still, going after it and practicing and being able to lift and throw. And so being almost put on pause is a little bit different, but, we're just, guys are really excited to be back out there, and guys are, just happy to be playing football again.
Sam, is that the mood of the team, just happy to be back out there after having to be gone for so long?
Yeah, no, it's 100%. We just, we all really enjoy playing football, and we all are just, happy to be out there. And, guys were flying around yesterday or Saturday, Sunday, and guys were flying around today. A little colder today, so I don't know how much guys were flying around, more or less bundled up. But, we're just happy, and I know I'm happy to just be out there and be able to, play the game we love.
Sam, how little activity have you guys had the last month? I mean, how few practices have you had, and did it kind of show up in the first couple practices back?
I think the only thing, it was just conditioning. I think some guys, I know I felt myself just a little winded here and there. But I think we're getting that back, and that's kind of been a main focus, is really just not trying to push it too hard and, have any injuries that would come from just like not being in shape and, not being in condition. But I felt like we've been pretty good. I think guys were just, with the time off, they kind of really just, reassess like how much it means to be out there and how special it is for us to play this game and how quickly it can be taken away. So I think guys got a new appreciation, and our, we were flying around and having good practice.
What are you worried about most timing wise with the offense? Is it the RPOs? Or what do you think is going to be the main worry when you guys get to Saturday? Hopefully you get to Saturday.
No, we just, I think, it's just anything, you comes with running an offense. You've been off for so long, you never know what could happen. But again, like I said, it's just, we're firing pretty well right now. And I feel like I haven't really missed any steps with our guys. And obviously it's a good time kind of in those almost bye week practices that we were allowed to have. It was just like getting some connections with some younger guys and getting other guys and letting older guys rest and type stuff. So, but no, I think, there's just everything you got to worry about at this point, just being almost like, again, it's like the first game off of the longest break I've ever had in the middle of a season.
Sam, is there a frustration level that's kind of festered over the last month with not being able to play games?
I think just, I guess I wouldn't even say frustration. I think we understand that this is just how it's going right now. And you just look across the country, everybody's going through it. Everybody's been through it. I think it's just guys are just, just want to play and understand. There's just a lot of work that goes in on, for players and especially the coaches and, putting together game plans, watching film, and then you get told, hey, you're not playing that game. Yeah, I think there's a little bit, but I think a lot of guys have done a great job handling the fact that, it's one of those things that it's like a really crappy saying, but it just is what it is at this point. And we're just kind of trying to roll with the punches and stay on top of everything.
Yeah, I guess you've done some scout work on Duke and Miami that will kind of be all for naught at this point, right?
Yeah, Duke, Miami, Notre Dame. We put in a couple 10 hours in each of those, and then our coaches have done more, probably 19, 20, and then you just get told you're not doing it. So, but it's good film to watch and whatever.
Sam, I know you guys are hopefully to play another couple of games, but do you guys want to play in a bowl game and have 2 or 3 more weeks of practice or whatever it might be? Is it kind of divided on that, or do you just have to go week by week at this point?
Yeah, no, we definitely want to play in a bowl game. I think, it's hard for, as like an older guy, you kind of understand there's a freshman year. Obviously I wanted to be there for a while, and then I broke my leg and I wanted to go home every weekend I could because, you're not playing, you're not really a part of anything. And, we understand that as an older guy, you get the freshmen and the younger guys who aren't playing and are on scouts. Like, this is tough because on top of it, you're not looking forward to game day. You're not looking really forward to anything. And you can't go home on top of that. But I think as the older guys, we've been trying to really lead them to, understand you're going to go home and really nothing's going to change. You're going to be there for a week, and then you're going to realize that you miss being around the guys and miss playing. And it really, the big thing is we know in basically December, once the end of December hits, or, early January, our season will be done. And it's like, when will we play next? It's going to be another couple months until we're not. And so we're just trying to really, get as much of this football as we can, and try and just kind of encourage guys to understand you go home. It's not really, you're going to sit around for a week and it's be all fun because you're not having to wake up in the morning and get hit by a guy and all that. But you'll realize that, it is, you sign up for it and you miss it.
Is there a percentage, Sam, on guys who have not been home since July? Or is some kind of
it's everybody. No one's been allowed to go home.
okay.
So I've been here since I was here in June, I think 3rd. So, and I live an hour away, but no one's allowed to step foot. So pretty, tough. But again, it is what it is, as I said before.
So your roof not converted anything at home, or?
No.
Okay.
It's there. We're here.
Maybe talk about some of those conversations with guys in terms of, things won't necessarily be better if you just go home at this point. Have some of those conversations ended up going, I guess, the wrong way and led to some disappointment?
Yeah, I mean, I think guys can get frustrated, and but again, it's their choice, and that's a big thing that coach has been great about, is nobody's held hostage here. The guys that want to be here, and I'm stoked because we get to play another potentially 3 games, and we're excited, and again, it's just good to be back in the structured schedules. Like, I think that's the hardest part, is every day is a different day, and you never know what tomorrow holds. But all we know right now is we had practice this morning and we got after it, and there's film to watch on practice and more film to watch on Louisville, and just keep grinding.
As
Sam,
messed up as this,
go ahead, Les.
no, as messed up as this season's been, Sam, I know it's probably a bad time to ask this question, but has it all been worth it?
I mean, yeah. I got guys got to play football, and obviously, it's been fun. There's been some pretty high highs and obviously some low lows, but that's football, and I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Picking up on that, Sam, is there a sense that you talked about preparing for Miami, Duke, Notre Dame, not getting to play them, but there's still all this goes maybe into next year? I mean, is there a sense, obviously never in sports do you want to look ahead, but knowing that maybe you're banking some of this for the future?
Yeah, I think it's good. I think for the coaching staff, it's a little different. I think they kind of, they know what's going on, and they kind of, Coach R's probably watched Notre Dame 30 times and obviously played, coached with some of the Notre Dame coaches. So I know that's got to be a little frustrating. But they do a great job. Like, you would never know that they did 19 hours of work on Miami and then get told, hey, we're not playing Miami, we're playing Louisville, and got to restart doing Louisville's prep when they just put in the, third down stuff for whatever Miami. But yeah, obviously that'll help down the road, but we just kind of are focused on what we got ahead. And then I guess when we get to the point next year, whoever we're playing, then we'll maybe can look back and say, hey, we already broke this down.
Sam, there have been so many changes the last couple of weeks, teams, games on, games off. Is there any amount of apprehension in guys' heads that that next phone call might cancel this weekend. That next email might cancel this weekend. Is this really worth it? I don't think this is going to happen. Anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, everybody has questions and doubts, but we've had some good tests or whatever, like not positive tests, but good tests. If that makes sense. So we're looking forward to it, and obviously I think we've been in contact with Louisville, and they're saying that they're looking like they should be good. And again, it's to this year to ever try and assume what's going to happen tomorrow or Thursday or Friday or even on game day is just dumb, and it'll drive you insane. So right now we're just trying to get guys to focus on what the tasks are today. And today was practice in the morning. If you got an exam, go try and crush it, and then get in the film room or study or finish that paper, and try not to procrastinate everything to Friday, so you're not thinking about that on game day or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where we're at right now. And I think it's definitely hard for guys to understand that, because we're very schedule oriented here, and very schedule oriented in football and life, and so it's been tough, but I think guys are doing a great job handling it.
Sam, without those schedules, have you had to find yourselves motivating yourselves as a team to kind of keep that schedule or kind of keep on pace without knowing when you might not play next?
Yeah, 100%. And that's not one that's kind of hard, because sometimes the schedule changes are involving COVID, and so you're almost prohibited from being in the facility and being able to work out. So I mean, there are some gray areas on that, but again, it's more just reaching out to guys, making sure they feel comfortable, making sure they feel safe, and keeping guys on board. But yeah, exactly.
Sam, is there any particular inspiration for the facial hair?
Honestly, I got two things. I'd say one, it makes me keep my mask on. So like I don't get like little kids don't run away from me or something. And then two, it's just kind of something funny. Like I think I don't know if the guys actually think it's funny or they're just laughing at me, but I don't know. It's just something, if they ever see my face when my mask is down for a split second, and get a laugh out of it during practice, because obviously it's sometimes it's tough, and it's just something funny that I just like doing. I have had it for 3 years now, and at this point in the December era, so might as well just keep it alive.
Sam, what can you say about your roommate, Nick Skiba, recently was put on the Lou Groza Award watch list again for a second straight year. What can you say about him, whether that's about the person, Nick Skiba, about the player, etc.?
Sadly, we're really not roommates anymore because of COVID, which stinks.
Oh.
We're all in hotels right now, but no, man, he's an awesome dude. Just very, you never know, he's a top kicker in the country. He just carries himself the same guy every day. Has got a great family. Obviously he's got some really cool, backstory. And I just, it's just one of those guys you just like to have on your side, and you kind of just know in big moments he's going to show up and do his job. And, he's not going to ask of, any, special treatment or, whatnot. He shows up and, kicks the ball, and that's it. So it's cool. Those are those guys you just enjoy playing with and enjoy having on our team.
Did y'all connect with being from relatively small towns?
Yeah, we've just being a Southern guy, kind of when we came in, definitely clicked. Fishing kind of brings us together, and obviously football. So we just we enjoy going out, if we ever, like during the normal years, going to like a pond around here, trying to shoot down to Lake Norman or whatever. But no, definitely.
Who's the better fisher?
Me, 100%. I'm the best fisherman on this. I would argue the planet, but that's just my take.
Better fishing around Charlotte or Charleston?
Are you saying is there better in Charleston? 100%.
You guys all good?